So today's meditation is going to focus on cultivating confidence. And where I'd like you to begin is just by feeling the grounding of your body in space. So first, you might just rock back and forth a little bit, forward and back. And in rocking forward and back and keeping an upright posture, you're trying to find your center. And when your body comes to stillness, find a place where you feel balanced. Breathing in, exhaling slowly. Now I invite you to rock left to right with your feet firmly on the ground. Just gently swaying side to side, rocking yourself left to right. And eventually find the center point between the left and right as you slowly come to a still point. And taking a deep breath in and slowly releasing to exhale. Dropping your shoulders, relaxing your face and your neck and your shoulders. And in this moment, we're going to focus on cultivating a positive, nurturing mindset. And we're going to focus on building up this idea of confidence, what it feels like to be confident. Confident in oneself is, I think, trusting yourself that you're in a positive, loving relationship to yourself. Confidence doesn't mean that you know everything or that you do everything right. Confidence is that you trust yourself, that you're moving through life with the best of effort and intention, and that you're engaged in a way where you're growing. And taking a deep breath in to release any more tension that you can notice. And if you could acknowledge that in this moment, you are trying to do something, you are trying to focus your mind around a single theme, which is to feel a peace inside and a confidence and a trust in yourself that is not trying overly hard or putting so much effort that it creates a tension or an anxiety, but that you can try with your eyes and with your mind focused on whatever you're doing today, that you'll do your best. And just see if you can make a decision today in this moment that whatever you're responsible for, that you will bring your best focus, your best energy, your best attitude that you can manage today. And just reflect on all the difficult things you've done in your life. And just acknowledging that you've gone through and have experienced various challenges, various difficulties, and that you can bring all those experiences to this day, to this moment, that you're not starting from scratch, that you have experiences that can help you. Now, one of the things that can steal our energy is when our mind goes to the anticipating of what other people think or judge about us. And so judgment that comes from our imagination of what others think, sometimes those thoughts can really weigh us down and haunt us. I want you to imagine the peace of confidence, the peacefulness of that confidence coming by releasing yourself and freeing yourself from that judgment, which is really a projected judgment. It's a judgment that comes from you through the imagining of other people's minds towards yourself. And just, you can imagine just cutting off the circuit or the piping of that and say, and see, I can choose not to judge myself through the eyes of other people. And I can choose to let go of my worries that I have about how they think about me. And just with a gentle breath, holding yourself in a supportive embrace. And sometimes our judgment that flows through other people's minds can hurt us and shrink us away from life. And if we could stop harming ourselves, but instead helping ourselves, uplifting ourselves, you can start to feel a calm peacefulness that you can witness in nature. If anything in nature is not bogged down by the negative judgments that we hold or that others hold. A tree growing in the forest reaches for the sun, and it reaches for whatever nurturance it needs. A mountain stands majestically and peacefully on its own foundation, not worrying about anything else. So in this moment, you can imagine yourself like a tall tree or like a mountain, and find that inner stability, which we could call confidence. And simply being here and breathing and now allowing new life and new energy to come in with each breath. Finding that relaxation and a connection to your own strength. Inside of you is so much strength and resilience and energy that you can't even imagine all of what exists within you and all that may come from you. And that in each day you can contribute and you can offer yourself to your work, your creation, your roles, all of the goodness within you. And just thinking about the love and the smiles and the enjoyment that friends and family members have appreciated in you. And just feel their light and connecting to those positive connections that you have. Even if you need to focus on a single one or a single memory of being appreciated, valued, and touched. And even in this moment, if it helps to receive that acknowledgement from me, just know that you, just by the virtue of you being here and existing and being a vessel for consciousness, that you have tremendous value and importance. So, taking a moment to just take in whatever parts of this have been relevant or helpful or positive for you, and just taking a moment to digest this experience. And trusting that you will change or transform what's most important to you. And as we close this meditation, I invite you to just gently bow before you in humility and in grace and in peace towards yourself. And when you're ready, I invite you to slowly open your eyes, take in the room that you're in as we transition and end the practice.